New Earth International presents Wellness Woman with your host, Linus Woods Mullins.
And we're live with Wellness Woman 40 and Beyond with Linus Woods Mullins.
Hi, everyone. So good to see you again. Wonderful to be able to be together with you to talk about something that people are always asking me all the time. Now, some of you can actually see me live or see me video, and others of you will be listening to me. But either way it goes, I think you'll get the message. First of all, I have to stop right now and say thank you to Rachel Love and New Earth International Broadcasting TV, radio, network. They're fantastic. If you haven't checked out all their shows, you got to do that. That's New Earth International Broadcasting. Just Google it, and you'll find some wonderful shows from all kinds of different hosts having all kinds of wonderful topics that are somewhat alternative. You may not be able to find some of these great topics on mainstream TV. What we like to do is try to give you something a little bit outside the ordinary or the extraordinary to help, give you a fuller life. And I really do believe in Rachel Love's mission. Much love to her and all of the women on the New Earth International Network. Now, that being said, people ask me all the time, and first of all, they ask me if my pictures are airbrushed, and they are not. And I think they asked me that because I will be 60 in June. Man, 60 in June. But you know what? Even though I'll be 60 in June, have you not heard that 60 is the new sexy? If you haven't heard that, well, I'm telling you right now, 60 is the new sexy because I've decided to be like Captain Picard on Star Trek, the New Generation. I believe he says, make it so. So I've decided that I'm going to make 60 the new sexy. And when people are asking me, what is it that I do with my skin and my hair? Because what happens a lot as we age, one of the issues that we have is that our skin gets drier, our hair gets drier, we begin to get the wrinkles, baggy eyes, dry hair, hair loss. So we're going to talk about some of the things that I do to help with some of that. Now, I have to say that the genes do kick in a little bit when it comes to certain things, but there are things that you can do that are going to help you with that dry skin that you have, with the little crow's feet that you might have, and dry hair. So I'm going to share with you my skin regime. Now, I happen to be African American, for those of you who cannot see me, and I have melanin in my skin. So as a result, melanin sometimes means in your skin that you're not going to have the wrinkles as much. But aside from all of that, it's amazing how many different skin types use this particular process that I'm going to be showing you. It all starts with this little bottle right here. And no, this might be liquid gold, but I tell you right now that monetarily it is not as much as an ounce of gold, not even anywhere near that, not even a tenth of an ounce. It's very inexpensive. I don't use cleanser anymore. That's the first thing I want to tell you about. And the reason why I stopped using cleanser was when we relocated to Texas for a few months, the water was different than it was in California. I love you, Texas, not talking bad about you, but the water seemed a little harsher to me, and I couldn't use the cleanser. So I stopped using cleanser, not because I became a purist in skincare, but because my skin was getting drier and drier. And one thing for sure, if your skin's really dry, your wrinkles become more pronounced. They just do. And my forehead was getting all wrinkly, and all my little crow's feet were showing. And I said, I got to do something because I'm like literally aging every day as a result of, using my cleanser with this water. So I did some research, and, I do essential oils. I have been certified in aromatherapy, and I don't use it a lot in my business, but I'm going to start using it more because I think we really need essential oils. They do so much for us, and they're all natural. You always want to make sure when you're using essential oils that you get 100% therapeutic essential oils. But anyway, I digressed. I found out that olive oil or coconut oil is one of the great carrier oils that you can use when you are putting together anything with essential oils, but in particular with any of your skincare. So I filled up this little bottle, not quite all the way to the top, with 100% extra virgin olive oil. You can get that in almost only any grocery store. If you want to make sure you're getting the extra 100%, go to your health food store, just to make sure. And then I added a couple of other things to this concoction. I added essential oils. They come in little small bottles for the most part. Some of them come into larger bottles, but sometimes the bottle size might be this size. Sometimes it's this size. Now, I happen to sell doTERRA, but any essential oil that's 100% therapeutic are the ones that you can use. And in this olive oil, I put in here lavender, rose, about maybe 4 or 5 drops of lavender. Why lavender? Lavender is excellent when it comes to skin repair and helping the cell to regenerate. And I also put rose hips oil. Rose hips oil in here is fantastic for skin as well and helps to prevent wrinkles. I also put in sweet orange, which is kind of energizing for the skin, has a nice smell also, and vanilla, which also has some skin healing properties in the oil. I put it all in here and I shake it up, and then all I do is pour a little bit in my hand, put it on my face, and it takes off all of my makeup and also all the other dirt that's in my skin, and then that's it. I do that in the morning and I do it at night. Now at night, I have an extra step, and this is really important when it comes to preventing or helping diminish wrinkles and crow's feet. Have you ever seen this miracle in a jar? If you haven't, you got to get some. I'm telling you, because it does so many things. Coconut oil, and make sure you get the 100% organic extra virgin coconut oil. Don't get anything else. Don't get it already melted. Get the 100% organic. Otherwise, you're just wasting your money. At night, I put coconut oil all over my forehead, underneath my eyes, everything. It's not too glamorous at night. I don't look that great. But when I wake up in the morning, my skin has just absorbed all that coconut oil. And coconut oil is also so important when it comes to aging skin. I forgot to mention that in this concoction right here, I put a little bit of vitamin E oil also. Vitamin E is also great for healing properties. If you notice, I keep talking about healing properties for your skin, especially with your face. As we age, our cells don't regenerate as quickly as they used to, and at some point, they almost stop regenerating when we get really, really old. But what we want to do is try to help our skin out with the healing process, so that whatever cells don't regenerate right away, the things that we put on our face should help, boost that regeneration and help boost the cellular health on your skin. There's something else that I do once a week. That's all natural also. I do a scrub. And the reason why I do the scrub is to get off all those dead skin cells, because when your skin is regenerating, it doesn't automatically slough off the old skin. So sometimes the old skin just kind of stays there on top of the new skin. And so you begin to get this gray pallor around your face. So what I would say, what I use is raw sugar. And I don't have any with me right now, but it's raw sugar, and it comes in little granules. Just raw sugar, fine, and get the kind that has not been processed at all. And normally raw sugar is brown. In fact, did you know brown sugar actually is brown, not white? You know what I always say, and if you haven't heard me say this, I'll say it now. Get rid of anything white in your diet, basically, because more than likely it's been processed. Most food, if it's natural, has some kind of color. But what happened over the years, manufacturers, to make their food more attractive, add color to it, and to make us want it more, to eat it more, or whatever. Nobody likes the idea of eating something brown, I guess, so they processed it and bleached it and made it white. But when you're doing this scrub, you want to use 100% raw sugar, organic, if you can find it. Health food store, that's where you can get that. And then you also you get about a fourth of a cup of that, along with a couple of drops of vanilla, about 6 drops of lavender, also a 4th cup of regular sugar, and either a coconut oil that you melt, or olive oil. And usually that's about maybe, a third of a cup or whatever. You stir it up until it gets enough of consistency where you can actually scoop it up and put it on your face. And it does work as a scrub. And you just put it in very naturally, smells good, and it tastes kind of good too if you get it in your mouth. And that's why it's so important to use 100% organic essential oils, because you can ingest these in your body as well as put them on your skin. So anyway, you just go ahead and rub it in, using circular motions just like you would do normally with any other scrub. And then once you've done that, you kind of gently wipe it off and rinse it off with cool water. Never hot, always cool water. And you will be surprised how wonderful you have this healthy glow to your skin, that gray pallor that you might have as a result of all that dead skin cell stuff. That stuff is gone. And now you have kind of like what I call a fresh palette, a very fresh face to paint. If that's what you want to do. If you want to put your makeup on, it comes on so much better. And if you do use face makeup, your skin looks so much smoother. It's a wonderful thing that you would just love to do. So those are some of the tips that I like to share with you. And let me say something else about aging skin in general. We get the celluloid and the skin becomes very, kind of crowy, kind of thin skin. That happens as we age. But mostly dry skin, that's something that really does make it, starts to really happen a lot with our hands and our feet. Again, coconut oil. It makes such a huge difference in terms of your skin. I use it on my feet, and I put socks on. In fact, I think I have it. You can see. Socks! I have my feet lathered with coconut oil. Right now in California, where I am, it's very cold in northern and central California, at least cold to me. And my feet were getting so dry, they were beginning to crack. So I just slathered up with coconut oil, and I put coconut oil on my legs and put it on your stomach. It does help with the appearance of cellulite a little bit. You put it in your stomach as well. But it has so many medicinal qualities. I can melt this and put it in my hair as a hot oil wrap. I use it on my hands. It doesn't have any scent, but if you want to have something with a scent, you can go ahead and melt a little coconut oil and put in your lavender or your patchouli or your melon essential oil, whatever fragrance you like, and it smells even that much better. So those are my tips. Now, if you want to find out more about how to stay well in your mind, body, and spirit, and how to, and not just eat skincare, but also other things that are going to help you to be more vibrant, feel younger, look younger, go to my blog and subscribe to it. The name of my blog is PraiseWorks Health and Wellness. PraiseWorks Health and Wellness. Just type in PraiseWorks Health and Wellness blog and it'll pop up, and go ahead and subscribe. On that blog, I give all kinds of information, including links to all my social media, links to my shows like this show here, links to my other show, What's Inside You, Mind, Body, Energy, which is my podcast series, as well as links to my brand new online school. It's called Wellness Woman Holistic Academy. And there I'm putting together classes that are affordable that you can take, and some of them are free, on how to increase abundance in your life, how to be well and healthy in your body, your mind, and your spirit. Right now, we are featuring a brand new course called Distress the Mess. And in this course, I give you 21 what I call distress formations, 21 tips that can help you minimize the impact of stress on your body and hopefully really maximize the joy in your life. So go to my blog. It's PraiseWorks Health and Wellness. It's on Blogger. Just Google it in, and it'll come up, PraiseWorks Health and Wellness blog, and subscribe. That way you won't miss any of the tips that I share, and you also will have a link to the show. You won't miss the show either. So there you go. That's my pitch for today. Thanks so much for listening, and tune in every in your mind, body, and spirit. This is Linus, and you're listening to The Wellness Woman Show. We'll see you again next time.
You've been watching The Wellness Woman 40 and Beyond with Linus Wood Mullins on New Earth Television.